Wah, 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 wah. Yo, this Bant ramp standard deck is hot as hell. Welcome in, fam. Much love. Trav here. Hope that you're having an amazing day. I'm feeling good. Want to share my energy with you and help you. But yeah, we're here for a deck tech. I'm deck teching this because it crossed my feed and it's hot as hell. I looked at it. I was like, yo, this is spicy and I need to share it. I want to share it with my insiders. Let me make a little video, entertain you all a little bit in this wonderful, beautiful, grateful day to be alive here. Yeah, so let's just start with the deck and get into the good stuff afterwards. Bant ramp and standard. Let's start with the top end. Is that 4 Kiora Best the Sea God in here? That is 4 at the top. 7 mana Saga. It's just crazy. Creates an 8/8 Kraken. The first one, second upkeep, or the first upkeep, taps all non-land permanents. They don't untap during the controller's unstep. You whack them for 8. The next turn, the stuff doesn't untap again. Well, that's the turn they didn't untap. Then you gain control of a permanent, untap it, and you whack them again with the 8/8. So you pretty much win when you cast this card. Most of the time. Costs 7 mana. It's expensive. We also have Hydroid Crassus up top as a 4-drop. Duh. Of course you need that. We also have Uro, which is insane. 3 mana to gain 3 life, draw a card. Put a land into play is pretty good, but you can escape it back. And then you have a 6/6 that every time it enters the battlefield or attacks, you gain 3, draw a card, and put a land into play. The ramp doesn't stop there. We're just getting started. So this is a Lotus Field deck, actually. Lotus Field, hexproof, enters the battlefield. You sacrifice 2 lands, you add 3 mana of any color. Well, what if you play Brought Back and you grab the 2 lands that were put to your graveyard and put them back into play? The double ramp on the 3rd turn. Or you could also return your Uro for, and since you didn't escape it, so it's not going to stay in play as a 6/6, but you're still going to gain 3, draw a card, put a land into play. You also have Tail's End over here. Tail's End counters a triggered ability. So you can also counter your Lotus Field triggered ability. So you can go like turn 2, Growth Spiral, turn 3, play your Lotus Field, sacrifice, bring the Brought Back, on turn 4, Kiora Best the Sea God, and you're just getting started. You also have Kiora Behemoth Beckoner, has 7 loyalty, which is a lot. -1, untap your Lotus Field. So you can, I mean, that's just crazy, right? You play your Lotus Field, you get the mana from it right away, or you tap it, you untap it, that's 6 mana right there. Dump 15 mana into your Hydroid Krasis, start tearing through the deck. Kiora also, when you have Kiora in play and you play Uro, you're drawing an extra card. You're drawing 2 cards, gaining 3 life, and putting land into play. You brought it back, you gain another 3 life, draw another 2 cards, put another land into play. It's dumb. Tail's End also lets you counter the Uro triggered ability of sacrificing it. So you can play, you go turn 2, Growth Spiral, turn 3, Uro. This is crazy. You go turn 2, Growth Spiral, play an extra land, turn 3, Uro, stack the triggers, so that it's in play when the second land comes into play, and then tap 2 mana, play Tail's End to sacrifice this to counter the sacrifice. So you can play Uro on turn 3 in this deck. That's fucking crazy. We also have Realm Cloak Giant because we're not really doing a whole lot to start the game. It kills non-giant creatures. Guess who's a giant? Uro's a giant. And then you have your 7 mana for a 7/7 Vigilance. We also have Kenrith, which with Lotus Field, we have all number of colors. So it's a way for you to take over the game with haste. When you get to the really late game, you draw your whole deck. You've got a ton of mana in play. Kenrith, haste everything, swinging for the win. You steal their creature, untap it, give it haste. We also have Fabled Passage, another way to sacrifice. For Brought Back, so more lands. And then we've got a Thrix the Sudden Storm as a way to go like in a counter war end of the turn, throw out Thrix, untap, Kiora Best the Sea God, Kiora Best the Sea God. And then we have Heliod's Intervention as a way to... I'm not sure what artifacts, enchantments you need to kill, but you gain a lot of life with that too. So that's the main deck sideboard. Sort of what you'd expect. Hate cards. Way to go more aggro. Some counter spells. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you because this deck is spicy as hell. It's a hot one. It's yeah, it just got sweeter the more I kept looking at it. Like, wow, so much mana. This is the exact type of deck I like to play in a new format when people are figuring out the mid-range and the speed of things, and I'm just going to go way over the top of all of y'all with the blue-green ramp. So it's fun. This is the first deck I would sleeve up. It looks really strong, but also looks like a lot of fun. Yep. Those of you who made it to the end, you want help, you want some free tips. I'm running the MTG Success Training Group back. Free training, link below. If you're in it before, you know how valuable it is. I'm going to be releasing some new trainings this time. If you didn't go through this limited time training, you click the link below and you'll be able to join the group. So you go do that and I'll see you on the inside. Appreciate you and I look forward to talking to you soon. Much love. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Appreciate you. And let me know what you think about this deck. Peace.